Action! Avengers, assemble!
What's up?
How's it going?
It's going good. My name is John.
I'm Marissa.
I'm Jamie.
Jamie, hey, I'm Avi.
So, why Loki?
I mean, why not Loki?
Of
Fashion
course, yeah.
sense is great. I really like Tom Hiddleston as Loki, and then I saw him do his crazy performance at Hall H at San Diego Comic-Con.
Say my name. Say my name! Say my name!
How about you with the Red Skull? I feel like that's a pretty controversial character a lot of
Yeah,
ways.
it definitely can be thought of like that. I'm a big fan of Hugo Weaving and just like
For sure.
monster, heavy prosthetics in general. I've always loved him as the role. And then
yeah.
with this shoot, Nay was looking for somebody to play Red Skull, and I was like, yeah, seems like a good time
Jumping
to
in, yeah, that's great.
put some energy into that.
I see you're Proxima Midnight.
I am.
Tell me a bit about your cosplay.
Nay reached out to me about doing this costume in November, and at the time I actually hadn't seen Infinity War yet, so I actually I wasn't very familiar with what she looked like in that iteration, so I looked it up and I was like, yeah, I'm totally on board with it. I loved her design, I love her makeup, I love how sleek her whole look is.
He'll die alone, as will you.
Tell me about the horns, because they're amazing.
Thank you. Basically, I sculpted them out of clay, and I covered the clay in liquid latex, like a lot of layers of liquid latex. It took a really long time. And then I stuffed them with cotton balls, and they're actually really lightweight and spongy and pillowy. So how did you decide on how
Mysterio?
you would bring Mysterio to life? Yeah, this is a really interesting
Thank you.
design.
Decided on it because just kind of wanted to do something new, and I'm always trying to challenge myself. And the idea of having a dome that normally would hinder people, or people will have a clear dome, I wanted to take it to the next step. So by getting this opaque dome that you can't see and I can't see out, and I have a little secret camera over here, I can see out, and I have a monitor on the inside to help me actually see in front of me, so I know you're there.
You can't see anything out of the dome.
No. If not for the camera, I can't see anything.
Putting a lot of faith in the camera.
Yes, it is.
What's something people would be surprised to know about you?
I am an extreme introvert. I am very socially anxious and very not great with people. So then I go to cons and put myself out there and I'm like, why am I doing this? I kind of hate people, but here I am because I love costuming and cosplay, and it's sort of it gives me a confidence boost in a way because I can sort of immerse myself in Loki and be like, haha, because he has this confidence that sort of radiates from him. And
Definitely.
Okay, it builds me up a little bit, so that's cool. Is there anything people would be surprised to know about you?
I don't know, nothing too much. I'm a mechanic myself. I work at a biochemical plant.
That seems like
Nothing too
weirdly
crazy.
fitting for Red Skull
Yeah.
somehow. I can see it. Okay, you ready? It is prophetical time. The villain Gotham needs. You are approached by a man who offers you superpowers. The powers are threefold. You can jump super high, you have super strength, and have super heightened senses.
The man tells you the only way you can maintain these abilities is if once a day you perform an act that will solidify yourself as a supervillain. He doesn't specify what constitutes villainy, but warns that eventually a superhero will step up to fight you.
Do you accept the powers? What would you do to maintain the moniker of supervillain?
I think I would accept the powers. I feel like a lot of the best written villains are not necessarily just evil people. They're people that do sometimes bad things because they feel like there's a justification for it, or they're doing it because there's a reason for it. They have some kind of deeply rooted like psychosis about, you know, this is what I need to do, you know, like Thanos.
So I think I would accept the powers, but in an effort to not go total morally villain, maybe only commit crimes against people who deserve them in the Robin Hood kind of way, you know? Like,
okay, like
maybe I'm like stealing a whole bunch of stuff, but
vigilante,
like it's like,
but like
yeah, it's a shipment of food. I'm giving it to the needy. Who knows? Yeah,
supervillain.
We'll try to
for the
sugarcoat
needy.
it like
Okay.
that, you know.
I would accept the powers. I'm not gonna start by going out and killing someone, because that's taking it really high. But maybe start slow, you know, like ruining someone's day. I don't know, tossing their papers out of their hands, and build up from there. But I mean, it would be convenient to have those kind of powers.
I don't think I would take those superpowers. I think that is way too much stress for me. I have enough stress in my daily life, and I'm just, I don't need heightened senses. I get sensory overload already. I'm just like, nope.
Is there a power you would do it for?
I mean, shape-shifting would be pretty cool. Not
That
gonna
is
lie.
up there. That is definitely one.
See, this is the problem. I'm dressed as Loki, but then on the inside I'm like, I don't want to do anything bad.
Yeah.
Stress me
Same
out.
here. I swear I'm not actually a Nazi or have any of those ideals. You know,
That's good to know.
Yeah,
That's great.
So if a hero had to fight you, do you have a preference who it would be?
I want it to be Thor. Because I really like long blonde hair.
Action! Don't assemble yet.